and welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've sat down and filmed. I got a new mic, so let me know if the audio is better. I really hope so because it was pretty expensive. But today I'm going to be sitting down and responding to all of your assumptions about me. I saw two of my friends here on YouTube do this, Alex Garza and then Sam Oscarol. They both did it. I really like this video idea because here on YouTube it's really easy to assume a lot about people. You only see a very small part of their life. Oftentimes people show the best part of it. So I'm here to put everything out in the open. Nothing is off limits with me. You guys know that. So I've never looked at these assumptions before. I'm going to go back into my insights. By the way, I'm wearing the Money Shot case from Sunye collection. My favorite. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm a little bit hungry. So this is the picture I posted, and now let's look at your assumptions. If I see that I get a lot of the same ones, I will kind of answer it once and then skip over the other ones. I will put the assumption right here. So let's get right into it because it seems like there's a lot. So I just took like a minute to go through the questions to see which ones are similar, and this is the first assumption that I got, and it's I assumed you were stuck up, but after meeting you, you're actually a kind soul. So I got this a lot, and I got after watching your videos, I realized you weren't stuck up. I don't know why people think I'm so stuck up. I am like the least stuck up person ever. I don't want to come off as stuck up online because I'm not. Maybe from my Instagram pictures you'd think I'm stuck up, but when you watch me on YouTube, I hope I don't seem stuck up. I assume you're spoiled. This one gets me all riled up because do I spoil myself? Yes. But as far as that goes, everything I have, I pay for myself. This one's funny. You're very needy in a restaurant. No this or that, extra this or that. I honestly can't remember the last time I took something out of a dish or added something. I don't have any allergies, so I don't need to be super cautious. And in my mind, if a chef has put it into a dish, it's because it tastes good. So I leave it in. I love cheese, I love dairy, I love gluten, I love all those things. So when I'm eating at a restaurant, I don't take anything out. I don't add it. Well, sometimes maybe I'll add cheese, but like, that's not me being picky. It's kind of bad that I try really hard not to make people upset with me. So I don't want to make a waiter's or waitress's life difficult. So I kind of just make it as easy as possible. I assume that you're an introvert. I'm very much an introvert. Like, I am the definition of an introvert. If you were to look up introvert in a dictionary, my face would be there. I am an introvert, and I don't mind being an introvert. I like being an introvert. I assume you fake your voice. That is true. This is my real voice. How would I fake my voice? What's wrong? Like, I don't know. This is my voice. Why would anyone want to fake their voice? Like, I think Ariana Grande fakes her voice a little, but for me, like, I don't have time to fake my voice. Like, I don't know. Something about me is that I've actually never liked my voice. Like, when I was young and I used to listen to myself on camera, I would be like, is that really my voice? Because it never sounded the same in my head. But I like this one. So I assume you grew up with money, but also know how to work hard and earn it for yourself. So I've answered this before. I did grow up with money. My parents worked very hard for everything that they had. My dad came here when he was 18. He always tells me he arrived at Mirabel Airport in Quebec with $20, 18 or $20, and he made a life for himself. I'm very proud of him. I definitely get my hard-working skills from him. But ever since I got my first job when I was 14 years old, I have bought everything myself. I pay for everything myself. I was really lucky growing up. I mean, I wasn't super loaded. I was well off, but I definitely have been a really hard worker, and it really bothers me when people just assume that everything I have I get from my parents, because I have worked really hard to get where I am. And yeah, I assume that when you were young, you wanted to be a fashion designer or something glamorous. Actually, the opposite. When I was young, I wanted to be an accountant. Imagine that. I assume that you're a perfectionist. When it comes to work, I'm very much a perfectionist, but when it comes to other things, I am very much not a perfectionist. I assume that you love plastic surgery. I don't have an unhealthy relationship with plastic surgery. I'm certainly a firm believer that if there's something that you want to fix on your body that's going to in turn make you more confident in yourself, and it's just like an insecurity of yours, then go ahead and fix it. Like, why not? You have one life to live. But I definitely think that there's a line that should not be crossed with plastic surgery, and a lot of times that line can be blurred for people because plastic surgery is fun. Like, you do something and then you instantly feel more confident and you're like, what can I do? Like, I've talked to so many people that like, what can I do? And I'm like, it's really, I'm not going to tell you, or the doctor should not tell you what you need to do. You need to figure it out yourself. I see videos like this on YouTube all the time. That is not the right way to approach plastic surgery, because a doctor is going to tell you he notices things all the time. Like, he's a plastic surgeon. They're perfectionists. But if you notice something on yourself that you want to fix, I think that's okay. I don't think you should ever go to someone and be like, what would you do? I think that's when it crosses the line of starting to get unsafe. I assume that you're obsessed with clothing and fashion. It's bad. I really am. I assume that you're very kind-hearted and would do anything for anyone. I absolutely would. I just really want to make everyone happy, and if there's a way that I can do that, I will definitely do it. Sometimes I think I am too nice to people, but I just want everyone to be happy. I assume you don't have to pay rent to live at your mom's house. So this is actually not my mom's house. This is a condo that we share, and I absolutely do need to pay rent at this condo. My relationship with my mom and my dad is not like your typical parent relationship. We are very much friends. She doesn't really parent me. We're more like friends. We do our own thing. We just live together. It's more economical, and I love having her around. I assume that you're always so glam even when not filming, and not a big fan of being casual or barefaced. So when I go out, let's say I'm going to the mall or I'm going like anywhere, like downtown or to an appointment, I always throw on makeup. It's just a confidence thing for me. I feel the best when I have my makeup on and my hair done. I just like feeling good. But if I'm at home, I certainly do not wear makeup if I'm not going anywhere. Actually, that, like, sometimes if I'm just feeling really bleh, I'll put makeup on because it always makes me feel better. I assume that you are super down to earth and would be the friendly drunk girl in the bathroom. Honestly, I'm a friendly person, and when I'm drunk, I'm even friendlier to my friends. But even when I'm drunk, I don't go up to random girls and start being friendly, because I just find it kind of annoying. Like, you can tell they're drunk. Like, when I'm in the bathroom and drunk girls talk to me, like, I'm always nice, but I'm never the drunk girl in the bathroom and be like, oh my god, you're so pretty. Like, I assume you're a germaphobe. No, I'm not a germaphobe. I assume you get A's in university. I did get A's when I was in university. Until my last semester, I got a few B's. C's get degrees. I'm kidding. Do not live by that mentality. C's get degrees, but you don't want a degree full of C's. I assume you don't struggle with weight gain. I don't struggle with weight gain, but I definitely will gain weight if I eat poorly or don't exercise. When I was younger, I was actually a very overweight kid, and then when I hit puberty, I lost a lot of weight. So yeah, I think when I hit puberty, my metabolism sped up, but I can definitely notice now that I'm in my 20s, I'm only 21, but now that I'm in my 20s, I can notice my metabolism is starting to slow down, and I cannot eat like I used to. Like, I used to be able to lose 5 pounds like that if I wanted to, by not even trying, and now it's another story. I assume you're rich and your life is perfect. Well, I don't know why everyone assumes I'm crazy rich, and don't ever assume someone's life is perfect. Everyone is always going through something. I assumed your boobs were real. Well, thank you, but they're not. Dr. Hanny Sino did them 2 years ago. I assume that you have only 1 or 2 lipsticks at a time in your bag. Let me show you what I have in my makeup bag at all times. Alrighty, so this is my makeup bag. It is a little Louis Vuitton, what is this even called? I don't know. I got the littlest one because my bags are typically kind of small. I always carry my mascara because I love my mascara. This is my favorite mascara ever. Essence Get Big Lashes Triple Black. It is my favorite. It's like $3 from the drugstore. I carry this compact from Laura Mercier. It's the translucent pressed powder. It's the best pressed powder like in the world. And then in the bottom, I put like a little brush that I got from an Armani compact, just so I don't have to carry another brush. And then I have my lip products, and these are the ones I always carry. So this is my favorite lipstick. I'm actually almost out of it, so I need to order another one stat. It is Charlotte Tilbury Nude Kate, And then I have 2 lip liners on me always, because lip liners are like make or break your makeup look, or like a whole, like your lip color. Anywhere Caffeine from Makeup Forever and Iced Latte from Kylie. And then this is my favorite lip gloss. It's the Glossier lip gloss. I assume that you floss every day, maybe even twice a day. Perfect Smile and Pearly Whites. Thank you. I floss once a day at nighttime, or if I eat like something like a steak and it gets stuck in my teeth, which is gross, I will floss because no one wants to walk around with a steak. I always have those little flossing picks. I don't floss, like I use those little picks, which are good enough for me, okay? I don't have time to be sitting there with like the little, you know? I assume you don't have many friends, or you have more male friends than girlfriends. I don't have many friends. I've never been the type of person to have many friends, partially because I'm an introvert. I'm very shy. I don't like going up to random people I don't know. I've never had many friends. I've always had one best friend. I gained a few more as I grew up along the way. But I was always used to be jealous of the people who would have, there was people in my school who would have like 10 freaking best friends. And as you grow up, you quickly realize, or at least I realized, that I would much prefer have only a small handful of close friends than have a bunch of friends. First of all, who the has time for 50 friends? Like, I certainly don't. And second of all, like, how can you create close relationships if you have 15 million friends? I assume that you and Allie rarely fight. When we lived together, we fought every single day. Now that we don't live together, I think we maybe fight 2 times a month, and then like it's over in a second. Normally it's about work. Allie and I fight because she's a very sensitive person. She's an empath. She just is very sensitive. And I am so not sensitive. Like, I tell you how it is. I'm nice, and I don't think I'm being rude, but in her mind, I'm being rude. I never have bad intentions. But sometimes my tone of voice can be a little bitchy, apparently. I assume that you're older than you are, not because you look older, but because you carry yourself with such confidence. Confident. I'm 21. Like, my birthday is August 29th, 1997. I assume you spend a lot of money every week, at least $1,000. Wow. If you include like expenses for like CNC, then yeah, I spend like $1,000 a week or more than that. But in terms of on myself, I certainly do not spend $1,000 a week. I assume you're in a lot of debt. Okay, so this one came up a lot. I don't know why a lot of you think that I'm in so much debt. I get this asked a lot. Anytime I show something, people are always like, how do you buy so much stuff? Well, first of all, if I didn't have this as my job, I wouldn't. Second of all, I have 3 jobs. Third of all, I'm not insane. I would never put myself in a financial situation of being in debt over shopping. Like, shopping is not worth it. And no, I'm not in any debt. Credit cards are something that I take very seriously. I do not want to F up my credit. I have no credit debt at all. Does a car payment count as debt? I don't know. Then maybe I have a car debt. I don't even know if that's considered debt. But I'm very on top of my credit cards. I always pay it off before the month ends. I don't want to gain interest. I assume that you have no struggles. Don't ever assume that someone's life is perfect. Everyone goes through struggles. Everyone has things that are going on in their life. I assume you go out for dinner every day. Lol JK, I don't know. You're beautiful, honey. Thank you. I go for dinner more often than I'd like to admit. I hate cooking. But I've been ordering HelloFresh I've received it every Monday. It comes on Monday, and I just love it. This is not sponsored. I love HelloFresh. I buy it myself. I assume you buy affordable things but only wear your expensive things. That is so wrong. I did not read these assumptions before, and I'm wearing my Walmart top today, so that couldn't be any more wrong. I wear really affordable pieces and I mix them with my expensive pieces all the time, like every single day. Yesterday I was wearing my Amazon t-shirt. Today I always wear my affordable pieces, guys, my thrifted pieces. I wear my thrifted pieces like more than my regular pieces or my expensive pieces. So I don't do this because I just want content for my channel. I do it because I love it, and I actually wear these things. I assume you're a virgin. I mean, I've been dating Paul for like 6 years. On and off. You're excited. I assume you're excited to buy a home. I'm very excited to buy a home. It's very unfair that real estate in Quebec is so freaking expensive for the price you pay for a house here. I was looking in the States. The houses in the States are so nice for their price. It's so unfair in certain areas. I know it's not like that in every area, but in some states you can get like a beautiful house for the price that you would pay for here, and you'd get like a little shack I assume you'd like a small, intimate wedding. That is very true. I always say that when I get married, it is going to be my close friends and family that I've spoken to and seen in the past 6 months. If I have not seen you or spoken to you in the past 6 months, you are not coming to my wedding. Because why? Like, why would I want to celebrate one of the most important days of my life with people I've never met or haven't seen or clearly don't really care about me? You know what I mean? I assume you're very good at managing your income. I have gotten better at this. One thing I have to say is when you have a few things like expenses and stuff, and when you're self-employed, the best tip I can give you is to create a spreadsheet, and then every time you get paid, you put in your spreadsheet, and it will tell you, like, well, I made this myself, but you can put in exactly what percentage you want to go towards your expenses based on your average monthly expenses, how much I need to put aside for taxes, how much I can spend on myself, and how much I want to save, and that way I don't even need to think about it. I assume that you work out 6 to 7 days a week. Well, I haven't been able to work out for 6 weeks because of my surgery, but I try to work out 4 days a week, and that's a good week. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 0. Most weeks it's 0. I assume that cool sculpting didn't work for you. Cool sculpting very much so worked for me. I actually was just thinking about this the other day because I got cool sculpting. Let me show you. I got cool sculpting on my lower stomach here. This used to be my very much problem area. I mean, it's not perfect now. Stomach, I'm not kidding, used to go out like this. And now it's pretty flat. And lastly, you're really close with your sister. My sister is my absolute best friend. I love her with my whole heart. I love her so much. So, yes, very close. Anyways, you guys, I hope I answered all of your assumptions about me. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys back here next time.